succeed. They tell you when you're younger, right? Don't listen to anyone, focus on what you want, etc., right? But if you follow everything that is stated in America, the true, stated philosophy, what they tell you everywhere, their propaganda, right? You say, I'm going to be a good person and all this. I'm going to try to help people, and I'm going to focus on what I'm doing. And never let anyone tell me otherwise. That's when they all start gang stalking you, right? Because that's how the system is made. It's like, we're going to tell you that. We're going to impress that upon you. And if you have this martial arts code, this religion, this upbringing, you're from this tribe, my goodness. Not too many black saints in Catholicism. One of them is from my fucking tribe. You're from this tribe. The mighty Igbo tribe. The essence of Africa, the most populated fucking nation, Nigeria. Who took them on? The Igbo and her small tribe neighbors. Who the fuck took them on? Yorubas did a little something too in the beginning. But the point is, when you have all these strong moral constraints, if you will, but really elevators, the moral help that comes with these principles, you're not going to budge. You're going to focus on what is right, and you're going to pay the price. So when you then weigh that against, and I know this is a long video, I apologize, I'm going to wrap this up, but when you weigh that against, oh, when I'm young, I want a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. We used to talk about that kind of stuff, right? Oh, it's so cool. Exactly what capitalist America wanted to do. The idea was, we're going to use the Hegelian principle, the opposing forces, be spiritual, the church and all this stuff, the Buddhists and the transcendentalists and all this stuff, right? On the other side, the capitalist, massive capitalist society pressuring them, right? Well, when you have a great man, he's going to lean completely toward that way, toward the spiritual side. He's going to say, who should I listen to? These greedy pieces of shit? These corporate scumbags who want to push me around directly or in a roundabout fashion? And then they want to turn around and them and their butt buddies and sell me their products? Modern day fucking slavery? Basically, I'm on the fucking field picking cotton, and they're giving me, them and their allies are giving me a little of their food and laughing about how they're hoeing us, treat me bad, gentrification and shit. I don't want to listen to these pussies. Those motherfuckers. I should go right now and run my fist across the jaw of one of those motherfuckers. Who the fuck do you think I'm going to listen to? I'm a real nigga. Understand me? Let it be known. Again, excuse my profanity, expletives and whatnot. So, I'm going to listen to the great warriors from the past. I don't give a fuck about your dancing, celebrities and stuff, your music and stuff. I don't give a fuck about your movies and none of that shit. I'm going to listen to the warriors from the past, and I'm going to hear what the experts have to say. I'm going to come to my own conclusions because I'm an individual. I'm going to see my own perspective, and I'm going to live my life as I see fit. Moral code intact. Principles intact. Hated by this world, especially women, because I am a man of God and honor. I might have moments when no one's looking, where I'm kidding around. I might have moments where I'm recorded by the government acting goofy. But don't get it fucking twisted. I am Chukwu Emeka of the Igbo tribe. When God tells me to do something, I do it. The God of this world cannot take me. I am a true Igbo. I am the true message of America. What they say America is. I am the essence of all the greatest virtues of that saying. That description. I'm a Christian. I'm a Mantu artist, Horus artist, Igbo, leopard warrior. And I'm also influenced by the Zulu warriors, my Asian brothers, some of my white teachers in the past. And basically people from different, races and whatnot. You have to understand the difference between some pussy that just goes with the crowd on each side and is naturally programmed to be the middle, right? Well, I understand good and all this stuff because these movies and I go to church and whatever they do, right? Or they're a Buddhist or, they're in a secular humanist atheist group, you don't have to be religious to have morals kind of group. You don't really grasp it, It's like saying you don't have to understand basketball to be a good player or to be an expert on it. Because where does morality come from? God. A lot of people say, well, not necessarily. They'll make these atheist ninny arguments, but those of us who know that there's a God, we know better. Those of us who know not only from our own experiences and our feelings, but our studying of nature. Again, I'm not a pagan, not a natural deist, not a pantheist, but when I study myself, when I think about everything, I know there's a God. I know there's no other way. How does the universe make itself? How does the blackness of space make it? How did the first thing make itself? It could not, no matter how small it is, no matter what it is. It comes from something so powerful that it made itself, or should I say, this divine, beautiful, glorious, magnificent, unspeakably powerful, omnipotent, omniscient, the strength, all powerful, all knowing, all good, insight, the greatest martial artist that ever was, the creator, the first master, God Almighty, with a few well-placed strikes, if that. Bing! Here we are. If anybody thought I was playing even for one fraction of a second, then you weren't paying attention or you're a stupid, stupid motherfucker. When I was young, the people would tell me, all cockiness aside, I really don't give a shit about smartness. I care about holiness and devoutness, but all cockiness aside, let me just tell the story. They came and said, oh, you're very gifted, very, very gifted child. You should go to this gifted school, so on and so forth. The type of people who think that I'm not as good as I say that I am or I'm playing, when they're younger, people came up to them and said, oh, yeah, you're sure, you're a smart kid. And they would talk to their parents. Oh, your child is one stupid motherfucker. I mean, I've seen dumb. With all due respect, ma'am, that child's a dumb motherfucker. Stupid. I can't even imagine the moron he's going to be when he grows up. I suggest you just fucking throw him under a bus or something. Say he fell. Later. That kind of shit. All jokes aside, though, that was kind of a joke. But no, I was fucking serious as hell, which is how most of my quote-unquote jokes are. But yeah, I'm really a nice guy, fighting for honor. So when I see people trying to play me out like a bitch or something, I'm not gonna go rip out their fucking throat with a straight razor, you know, folding razor. I'm not gonna cut their face off. And what kind of an animal would I be? But let's just say the thought crosses my mind more than once every 10 seconds for the next 10 minutes or so. It then kind of reduces, right, to I should just grab him by the ears and smash my knee to his fucking nose. And then as his head goes up, still holding on to his ears, bash his fucking head into the wall, you know? And then still holding on to his ears, throw his head to the left until he falls on the ground, you know, just bloody from the front and back, you know? And then think about a football kicker as he's rolling on the ground. Bang! You know? 3-4 teeth fly out, hopefully. Yeah, I work on my kicks, believe it or not. I just don't like to show them. 3-4. You know? Now, I know a lot of you think this is too much and this is violent. You know? Well, look. I can think about these things and it's fine. So when I actually need to do them, you know, I'm a monster at it. You know, I'm not going to give away everything I do, but I'll give you this little snippet. One thing that helps me feed my righteous indignation, you know, it makes it so that I'm not going to hurt innocent people. But in battle, I'm going to destroy my enemy ruthlessly. Is when I see people, things that piss me off, you know, I look inside the person. And if I perceive, and it took me a while to be able to cultivate this, doing meditation and focus and, you know, concentration and discipline and all that good stuff, right? If I see in them evil, and I imagine beating the fucking shit out of them, they are gonna be in my mind for a while, you know? If I perceive anyone as having aggressive feelings toward me, you know, they might be on the list as well. You know? You got to give it to them. You got to remember, martial arts is the fierce, ferocious, aggressive kind of warrior's art. Now, how well you can kind of conceal that. You know, martial arts is concealment. It is obscurity. It is being obscure and mysterious. You know, when people see me, they don't think, oh, that's fucking 6'4" Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan type. No, he's a little odd. You know, when people see me train, they don't know exactly what I'm capable of, but they say, I don't, you know, the basically idea they get is, well, I don't know how good he is, but I sure wouldn't want to fight with him. Or I don't know if he's the best, but he certainly is good, you know, because you keep that, you know. It's like a snake. As much as I hate snakes, I hate any pesky fucking critter, you know. But I'm supposed, you know, they're part of the food chain. They have their purpose. So I don't fucking completely despise them. Sometimes I let them live, but, you know. Anyway, it kind of times its strike. You look at the leopard, same thing. Very focused. People never think about these things. They think about the cheetah, the leopard, the jaguar. These are focused motherfuckers. They ain't playing. You know? They are not playing. You think they're trying to play patty cake when it's time to kill the impala? When the leopard hunts, do you think he is looking for cotton candy and ice cream, motherfucker? He's focused on that shit. He's not talking to some ditzy valley girl about her nails. No offense to, you know, I know women and their nails, but, you know, the point is, I'm not talking about anybody, any female that has nails that I know. Just to get that clear. You know, more power to you. But anyway, motherfucker ain't playing. Yeah, I had to clarify a few things there in some of my little examples. And elaborate on others, kind of incidentally, kind of thing. I apologize, but anyway, going back to the leopard, right? He ain't playing, Nick. The lion ain't playing either. But the leopard has this very precise, intense way of not playing. And if he wasn't concerned with keeping himself from being injured, he probably could kill the lion. Because he's focused, precise, outmaneuver the lion. You know, big chunks of blood missing. You know, but he looks at the lion and says, you know what, fuck that. There are a lot easier meals on this terrain. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I don't know if like he in the back. I don't know what you're talking about either. You know. Anyway. And the lion's looking at him like, you want to take on the king, boy? It's your funeral. You should have picked up my scent when I marked it the first time, motherfucker. You know? That's how it goes down in the jungle. No bitch shit, none. That's what a warrior is. That's what an African warrior is from the jungles of Nigeria, Niger, Biafra. You know? Sitting there in the jungle with a spear and shield trained in African combat arts. You know? Do I look like I'm playing with any of you bitches? Any of you? I don't give a fuck what time it is. It's 5 o'clock in the morning or some shit. And I'll still tear that ass right up.